There are no coincidences. There are no accidents. You are here because you are meant to be here. And it's very purposeful for you to be here in this moment because there are light codes, there are frequencies, there are activations within this message that you're meant to receive. So you clicked on this video because your soul led you here, whether you realize it or not. It's happening because our souls right now, are running the show more than we even realize, but it's our egos that are trying to stay in control because they've been in control for so long. So I just want you to remember, receive what it is that you are needing from this message so that you can remember, so that you can take the next step on your journey in whatever capacity that looks like for you. And so I think the more that we really internalize the fact that there are no coincidences, that everything happens very, very purposely, the easier it'll be for us to move forward with our life, because there's always something for us to receive from everything that happens to us. It's just about our perspective, and are we able to find what it is that we are meant to receive, meant to learn, meant to grow through, meant to evolve through. Is there some type of happiness or joy that you can find in any and every situation? And so that can be very challenging depending upon what the situation is, but it's a challenge that we're able to overcome within ourselves, because we would not have put certain challenges in certain situations in our life if we were unable to overcome them. Okay, so I have a beautiful message from Source. As Source really wants to hit home on what I mentioned and more, because we are shifting very, very rapidly. Not only are we shifting on an individual level, but we're shifting on a collective level. Things are shaking. There's a lot of shakings going on. They will continue through the rest of this year, and it'll actually just ramp up. You know, for whatever reason, during summertime, it seems like that's the activations that kind of happen within the collective, where things start moving and shaking a little bit faster. And so you may have noticed even yourself that time is moving a lot quicker. Can you believe that we are already through the first week in August? Before you know it, it's going to be the end of August. We're going to be moving into September, and so on, and the fall will be here before we know it. So time is speeding up. It's purposeful. Okay, so listen with your heart, take what resonates and leave the rest, as I usually say. There is something in this message that is meant for you to receive, so receive it. Allow yourself to be open to the message. Okay, so let's begin. You are the expression of divinity in form, and yet so much of what you believe in has been shaped by illusion, by projections, by fear, by inherited stories passed down through generations that never belonged to you. Expression. This is a sacred outpouring of your soul's truth, but for many, expression has become performance. You speak from who you were taught to be, not who you are. You act in ways that seek safety, approval, or belonging, not from alignment, but from distortion. True expression is not about being loud. It is about being honest. It is a frequency of authenticity, which is the soul's resonance, unfiltered by expectation. Illusion. Illusion is not inherently wrong. It has served as a teacher, but now the veils are thinning. You are being invited to see through the mask, to release identities created for survival, for protection, for comfort. These identities are not your essence. They are costumes worn to fit into roles that are no longer aligned with your expansion. self-identity. You are not the version of yourself shaped by trauma. You are not the version of yourself shaped by trauma. You are not the identity your family needed you to be. You are not your job, your labels, your titles, your wounds. You are the eternal I am. Fluid, infinite, ever becoming. The more you cling to who you think you are, the more you resist who you are becoming. I'm going to read that again. The more you cling to who you think you are, the more you resist who you are becoming. It is safe to allow the old self to dissolve. You're safe. Your soul is calling you into an identity not based on roles, but on frequency. Who are you when you stop performing? Who are you when you let go of needing to be understood? Who are you when you no longer chase validation? These are not questions to answer with the mind. No. They are invitations to remember with the heart. Let this be your mantra. I remember who I am when I no longer need to be anything else. And so it is. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. It's so important to tell yourself that, because the nervous system needs to know that. Because for so long it has felt unsafe to be true, unsafe to just be honest, unsafe to speak what's most aligned to you, to choose yourself. Your nervous system isn't used to that. Your mind isn't used to that. But your soul is. And your soul wants you to get used to it, because the more used to it you are, the more aligned you become, and the easier it becomes for your soul to move you into the spaces and places that you need to be in order to live your most divine aligned life. And that's what you want. That's what you say you want. But asking yourselves these questions: who are you when you stop performing? Who are you when you let go of needing to be understood? Who are you when you no longer chase validation? See, these are things that are always outside of you. Who are you performing for? Who are you seeking validation from? Who do you need to understand you? Because it should be you. Shouldn't be performing for anyone, needing validation from anyone, performing, needing to be understood by anyone. Because you're not here to live for everyone else. You're here to live for you. And it's not selfish. It's truly selfless. And if more people acted in a selfless way from love, not from ego, which is what we see, but from love, unconditional love of self and unconditional love of everything, because you understand that we are all one. And that you are the I am. Source is asking you to step in to this new version of yourself. And there is no better time. There is no better time than now. And I know it can be easy to say, okay, well, I'm going to start working on this Once the fall hits, I'm going to start working on this after summertime, after this vacation, after, I do this, after I do that. But why do you keep putting things off? The more you put things off, the easier it becomes to continue to put it off. When we don't even realize that this is literally the recipe to getting everything that we want. It's literally the recipe. It's how you do it. There's a message that came through recently about taking back your power and choosing yourself. And it seems like there's a theme here that Source is really wanting us to understand fully. There's nothing wrong with choosing yourself. There's nothing wrong with choosing yourself. You're actually the most aligned when you do. And everything works out for your benefit. And when it works out for your benefit, it's going to work out for everyone else, because we all have our own path. We all have our own path. And when we think that we're running the show is when we're mistaken. Our soul is running the show. So our soul has already carved out anything that can possibly happen and how we need to pivot in any type of situation. So you worrying about someone else's journey, someone else's healing, someone else's timelines and how you fit into that, or whatever that winds up looking like for you, that causes you to self-sacrifice, that causes you not to choose you because you're either looking to be chosen from someone else, or you're looking for validation, or you're looking for approval, or you're looking to be understood, or you're just looking to show up in the most perfect way, which is not possible to do. But what society says is perfect, not what your soul says is perfect, because the way that you are in your most authentic self is perfect. So that's why Source is saying, this is the illusion. This is the illusion. This is why they created social media, because they knew that it would entrap people in not being themselves, but always looking to see what other people are doing so that they can be like that, so that they can be further disconnected from themselves. But what they didn't realize was going to happen was that social media was also going to be used for the light, for good. So that you realize that you are never alone, that you are not alone on the spiritual healing walk, that there are so many of us going through this. That's what they didn't realize was going to happen. So we flipped the script on them. But there's still so much darkness. But this is why so many of us need to step into our light fully, unapologetically. So we can light up all the rooms, all the spaces, all the dark corners, everything. We can light it up. But it starts, our light can only be as bright as how we feel about ourselves and the love that we have for ourselves. It's so important that before you look for your divine partner, that you become your own divine partner. Before you look for a divine friend, that you are your own divine friend. You got to be it first in order to receive it at the highest level. This is what it is. And don't you want everything at the highest level? Like the max it out, max out the abundance, max out the love, max out the fun, max out the opportunities, right? That's what you want. I know that's what I want, and that's what I deserve, and that's what I'm absolutely working towards. And it's because I've spent a lot of time working on myself, healing through the things that I need to heal through, learning about myself on a deeper level, connecting in with spirit, making sure that spirit is my best friend, that my spirit team is my best friend. Making sure that I'm not looking for validation outside of myself, that I truly have the self-love within myself, which is what allows me to come online every day and speak my truth and share my gifts and share my abilities with you all, because I'm no longer hiding, but I hid for a very, very long time. But it took a lot of healing work. It took being really honest with myself, really sitting myself, well, really spirit sitting me down and being like, you know what do you remember who you are? Do you remember who you are? You are not who you thought you were. You are not who your family told you you were. You're not who society told you you were. You don't need to play that game anymore. That game is done. That game is a wrap. You get to write your own new book. What do you want to write in it? What do you want your life to look like? And I realized that I didn't want to perform anymore. I didn't want to be someone I wasn't. I didn't want to attract things in my life that were based on me acting or me wearing a mask or doing or being who society told me I should do or be. Nah, that's not even me. That's not even fun. It's way more fun over here. Way more fun over here. Come join me. Come join me. I promise you, it's way better over here. So if you are not already living in that space yourself, you need to. You need to do whatever it takes to do it. You need to shine your light. Shine your light. Don't be scared. Ain't no fear. Feel the fear and do it anyways. Be scared and do it anyways. Because the more you do it, the more you realize the fear is an illusion, that being scared is not actually who you are. And so it's time. Step into your abundance. It's waiting for you. Not just financial abundance, abundance of the spirit, abundance of the soul, abundance of your physical body, of your mental, your mind, your emotions. Be fully abundant. That's abundance to the max, is when you're fully abundant. You're only a little abundant. I don't want that. I want the whole thing. Give me the whole thing, because I deserve the whole thing and I'm worthy of the whole thing. Do you see yourself as being worthy of that? No matter what you are going through in your life, you are worthy. You are not your trauma. You are not even who you were yesterday. You are a whole, completely new version of yourself today, and you get to be a new version of yourself every day when you start choosing you. So choose you more. Choose yourself more. I'm telling you, you will attract all of the beautiful things to you. You will. It may not be immediate, but it will come. It will come, and it'll be lasting. It will not be fleeting, and it will be aligned with who you are on the highest version of yourself. Live the life that you're supposed to live here, but that requires for you to know that you are worthy of living that life. Do you know how worthy you are? Do you know that your worthiness is simply a birthright, that you never needed to prove yourself in order to be worthy? You never needed to perform. You never needed to seek validation outside of yourself. You never needed to give your energy to anybody or anything. You never needed to do any of that to be worthy. You simply just needed to show up as yourself. It's your birthright. Stand in it 10 toes down, baby. 10 toes. Okay? Be happy. Be happy. Be at peace. Most of all, be at peace. That is where we're moving towards, is peace. But you get to be that now. You get to be it now. So be it now. Be it now. Put a smile on your face. Shoulders back. Head up high. Stand on business. Stand on who you are. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. And even if they do, ignore it because they don't know what they're speaking of. Okay? They see your light and it messes with them. They see your light and they don't know what to do with it. It's too bright. They see your light and they get triggered. Good. Good. Get triggered by this light because this light ain't going nowhere. So I'm here to help you in whatever way that I can. I'm here to support you. I'm here to support this collective. That's what part of my mission and what I'm here to do and why I show up every day for you. So tap in with me. I offer one-on-one soul activation sessions where I literally channel your spirit team. I channel your guides, your higher self, your angel team, your ancestors that love and support you, source. I channel all of them for you to be able to help you move forward in your life in whatever way is going to be most beneficial for you. I help you do that. Work through whatever challenges you may be experiencing. So tap in with me for a one-on-one soul activation channeling session. And then if you're really, really, really ready to deep dive, if you're ready to completely transform, scratch the old you, welcome in the new you, heal your traumas, release those things that you've kind of been holding on to and not even necessarily realizing it fully because the traumas are so deep and embedded. Releasing the blocks, the conditionings, getting everything out your way so that you can step into your full abundance. Tap in with me for a hypnotherapy session. Those sessions are literally transformative. Literally. You will come into the session as one version of yourself and you will leave a completely different version of yourself because you will have healed so much. This is a safe space that I provide, where I literally facilitate and walk you through your own healing. You find out what your soul mission is, exactly what it is that you are here to do. So there's no more guessing. There's no more, I don't know what my purpose is. I feel like I'm here to help people, but I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do. These sessions provide you exactly that. And that's actually through having my own hypnotherapy session is how I found out that I am to be doing this work. And you see me here showing up. So if you are new, subscribe to this growing community. Join us, my fellow light worker and starseed. Join us as we continue to enlighten ourselves and continue to walk the path of greatness. If you have made it this far in the video, drop in the comments what you received from this message. Also, drop in the comments, let's do the ladybug emoji. I'm like feeling really ladybug-like. Drop a ladybug emoji in the comments so I know that you made it this far in this message. And then I know that you tapped into this frequency. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. Thank you for showing up for you today. Thank you for listening to Spirit and following the nudges that you had to click on this video. I love you all so very much. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful for all your likes, your comments, your shares, everything. Thank you for being a partner with me. Thank you for being soul family. Thank you for being divine friends. Thank you for being you. And I will catch you in the next message tomorrow. Peace, y'all.